say good afternoon. It's not afternoon, it's actually 7:10 at night, but beggars can't be choosers. We're still going to make a video and we're still going to eat good. The wife, I noticed, she's gone into London shopping, left me sausages out. So, thinking what am I going to do with the sausages? So, I'm thinking I fancy a good old traditional toad in the hole. For you, anybody that's not had toad in the hole, it's a Yorkshire pudding made with sausages inside. So it was basically a poor man's dish, peasant's dish back in the day in England. Even though I'm in Canada now, I still love the English food. It was a cheap made dish for the peasants, probably in the 1600s or whatever, however far you want to go back, 1700s or something like that. That's what we're going to make, and it's going to be delish. So get your asses over here and let's get cooking. Right, boys and girls, this is how we make. I've got the sausages just browning up over here. All I want is a bit of brown on them, because they are going to be going in the oven and cooking along with the Yorkshire puddings for probably about 40 minutes. But to make the Yorkshire, 1 cup all-purpose flour. Then we're going to go 1/2 cup of milk. Any milk you like. The other half is going to be cold water. Bosh, and she goes. There's nothing hard about this dish. Kind of jumped ahead of myself here. There we go. We're going to add a little bit of seasoning, which is going to be onion powder. I've never added that before, but hey ho, we're going to try it. Garlic powder. You don't need a lot of this, just a couple of shakes of each. Obviously some salt. Get that in there. Pepper. Couple of shakes. I've never put this in. I fancy a little bit of spice tonight, so we're just going to go with a little drop. Cayenne pepper, guys. Just a drop. Don't get carried away now. And don't tell the wife I put that in there. Eggs. 1. 2. 3. Whiskey. La la la. I love this stuff. Anybody that's never tried it, let me just flip these sausages a little bit here as I'm whisking. Multi-talented. And what we need is, we need a thickness of, if you've ever mixed a can of, I know it's a horrible thing between paint and food, but you've ever mixed a can of paint up and you get that sort of consistency. That's turned out beautiful. There's probably enough batter here to make both, but 2 of these, but this is going to go in the fridge for about 10 minutes. I have the oil that this is going to go into set on 400 in the oven. We need that nice and hot, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay guys, let me get this in the fridge, sausages browned off and oil ready, and we shall be back. And like I said, I've took the oil out of the oven and actually sat it on the ring over there. You do want the oil nice and hot. As soon as you start seeing it to bubble, then this goes in. I just thought I'd show you that. It wasn't hot enough. I want to speed this process up, so I've set it on the heat ring. As soon as we get that little bit of bubble, we'll come back, we'll get the mixture in there. There's the sausages, just browned off. We don't want them cooked all the way through because they're going to be in the oven for a good half hour, 40 minutes. Okay guys, be back very shortly. Right, we're going to get this off because I can see it shimmering, smiling back at you as you like this. As soon as you see the oil starting to shimmer and smile back at you, she's good. Get that off. Be very careful because this is going to take skin with it if it comes off. Mixture. Hear that sizzle, guys? That's what you want. Get it in there. So that's probably about enough. About half the pan. Take your sausages any way you like. Get them in there. It's all going to be absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Back into the oven, guys. That oil could actually been a little bit hotter. There we go. It's in the oven. Now, do not, and I'm telling you out there because I know the peekers, don't open the friggin' door. If you open the door, your mixture is going to go flat. It's not going to rise. So don't peek. Here we go. This is the pan the sausage was fried in. Wasn't all that goodness. Drained some of the oil off. But this is going to be the base of the gravy that's going to go with it. So we're going to throw some onions in there. Some more onions. And build up this flavours. Some leftover mushrooms that I had. May as well get more flavours. We're going to brown in these off. Add some water and build up this nice gravy, man, that's going to be poured over the top of this. I mean, everybody loves gravy, right? Oh my god. I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but the smell of onions being cooked is beautiful. Beautiful, I'm telling you. Okay, peeps. Let me get going here and build this up. Once I got the gravy made, like I said, basically it's just going to be, hold on. Even though I'm not in Britain, I like to go to the British stores and I buy the Bisto granules. Normally all you do is heat water up, put it in there, but you don't get this shit in Canada. And it's the perfect base to a good gravy. Normally you add it into hot water, so I'm going to add water in here, let it simmer, bubble, and then this is going into it. It's going to make a beautiful gravy. Alright peeps, let me get on with this and we'll be back. There we go, I've added the water into the mixture, you can see it's bubbling away. Now let's add the main ingredient. That one's empty. A sprinkle in there, and we add more as we go. Once you do, you just get your whisk or a fork, and you'll see things starting to come together. We can turn this down a bit now, probably to about halfway. You can add more gravy granules, add more water, as thick as you like it. I like a thick gravy, so I will add more water and more gravy granules. If the wife wasn't pregnant and getting ready to drop, which she's getting close now guys, it's we're only 1 month off, I would be adding some red wine in here, but I can't because the lady's got my baby girl in there. little Sophie. There's some more water. We'll bring that back up to a boil. Bring that back to a boil, and then we'll thicken this back up. And I'm telling you, it's going to be some good gravy. Make sure you get all the flavours of that sausage that got burnt on the bottom. Oh, beautiful. Just this with bread and butter. You can make a meal out of that on its own. Right, I'll bring this back to the boil, guys. I'll thicken it up. There we go. Look at that, guys. What do you think of that? Beautiful. Nice thick gravy. All your bits and bobs. I do want to make a big shout out to Big Lou's Barbecue. He gave me a shout out today and put a smile on my face, knowing that somebody like Lou and every other person out there that watching my channel is watching my channel. More so for Big Lou, because he's been doing it for a while and the man knows what he's doing. Just thought of somebody like Lou's Barbecue watching my channel, keeping an eye on what I'm doing. Thanks, Lou, brother. You put a smile on my face this morning, and it means a lot. It really does, from the bottom of my heart. It makes doing things like this worthwhile. Thumbs up to you, brother. And I'm kind of a thick person. When I figure out how to put a tag up, I'm going to be tagging you, no problem at all. Hopefully before the night's out, I'll figure that out before I put the video up. But thanks, man. Means a lot. There we go, guys. Toad and Hole has just come out the oven. That there is what you call a toad and hole. Very tasty, very cheap. Let me make a plate up, guys. We'll do a taste test. There we go, guys. Finishing plate. Beautiful. Yorkshire puds, sausage, gravy onion, peas. Just canned peas, heat up. Some gravy on there. Like I said, very cheap meal, but absolutely super delicious. Okay, peeps. We shall get to that taste test. Let's do this taste test, guys. On my nice cheap toad in the hole meal. As you can see, canned peas, some gravy, Yorkshire pudding, sausage. Very cheap. This was a poverty meal in the UK at one point. But I'll tell you something, it's friggin' delicious. Cut it right down the middle here with the sausages. Get some of that, oh my god, it's gonna be good. There we go. Oh, come on. Honestly, guys, I'm not putting this on. Try this. For a cheap meal, the flavors are ridiculous. Please give this a go. We'll do one more taste test just to confirm this here. That Yorkshire pudding and that sausage, get a half decent sausage with a nice flavour in it. These are just cheap canned peas. Honestly, oh, beautiful. Okay, guys, that's how easy it is. You can make a cheap meal into a good meal. I just want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, ding 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 ding, ring that bell, and comment down below. And if you've not subscribed already, there's loads of more good dishes to come. Good night. God bless.